74, 75. Hello and welcome to Let's Go Limitless. Hey, April. Hello, can you hear me okay? I better speak. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You were notified, Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Hello, my beautiful sisters. Thank you for being here. We're gonna. You were notified as well. I wonder if you go live twice in a day if it throws things out. Thank you for being here. Gonna see if it throws more, and you can hear me. Thank you, April. See if it throws any more notifications out there. I wonder if you were notified because you were in earlier today and interacted. That's interesting to know. I don't know if I've gone live on YouTube before twice in a day. Thank you for both being here. I wanted to come in live again today to give people from different time zones an opportunity to come in and experience DragonSoul Oracle. My YouTube isn't letting me know if anybody's watching or anybody's here. So if you are here, can you pop a little something in the comments? Oh, same green sweater. Yes, I haven't changed. Hi, Super Soft. Thank you for being here again. Yes. Oh, and Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Denise. Yeah. Well, here they are. Here they are. DragonSoul Oracle has gone live today. It has been a labor of love, of patience, a complete co-collaboration. And I'm very, very, very proud of them. And I want, you were notified as well, Ruth. Great. And I want as much people as possible to be able to know that they are available because there's only 250 being printed. They're limited editions. Anybody that wants to work with Dragon Energy that maybe isn't sure, this is a great starting point. Anybody who already works with Dragon Energy, this is a great tool to use, whether you're a beginner, whether you are well versed in all things Dragon. So this is a deck. There are 55 cards within the deck. They hold really good. They're a really good size, actually. I did wonder if 55 would be too much. But they are like a wide tarot size. So they can shuffle like this, or they can shuffle like that. And they feel good. They feel good. They feel really, really good. I'm really chuffed with the box. And Emma pointed this out. Who here's got Oracle cards? Shelby. Hey, Michelle. How you doing? Really good to see you. Who here's got Oracle cards? Who uses Oracle cards? I'm going to explain why these are a little bit different in a minute. But when you know when you've got Oracle cards and you've got a box, it's usually quite tight, isn't it? Well, this one's very smooth. Comes with a little book as well, with a little bit about the author. That'd be me. There's a little companion guide in it. Shelby, do you know what, Shelby? I am awesome. Thank you so much for asking. There is a little message from the dragons, which I did read out this morning, and there is a little information on how to use your DragonSoul Oracle deck, information about a daily self-practice, which I would highly recommend to anybody getting yourselves a deck. In fact, let me put a link to the deck. Hey, Dora! Solution.com. I spelled, oh, no, I haven't. Not like me to a spelling wrong. Evolu, I think that's it. Let me pin that. So you can go and have a look at them over there if you want. Just to let you understand, like, the creation of these oracle cards, it's not a simple procedure, and the less you get printed, the more expensive it is. So when there are oracles cards produced en masse, you know, more than 5,000 maybe. Looking at 10,000 cards getting printed, you can really get decks for like a couple of pounds. But when you're looking at a limited amount of printing, they're very expensive. One deck, for example, to get one deck printed is £75. These were in the region of about £20–25 to get produced, which is why, you know, I think some people are looking at the cards and thinking that they're quite expensive. It's because they're not mass produced. They've taken a lot of time, a lot of effort. This is why there's only 250 in circulation. It's only 250 being printed. They're not coming from a warehouse, they're coming from my house. They've all been lovingly taken out, wrapped. Each package I really want to be a complete experience for the person that's receiving them. So they're not a mass-produced oracle deck. They hold a very, very, very particular and special energy. And only you will know it when you hold the cards for yourself. Now, what I do want to say about this deck, because it's a little bit more unusual compared to others. Hi, hello, hi, Miriam. Thank you for being here, everybody. Is I don't believe in predicting the future. Okay. Now, if you are an oracle or a tarot card reader, and oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but my printer has decided to print something from this morning. Isn't that good? I don't believe in predicting somebody's future, and that is because there are so many different choices that we can have in every given moment. And as much as I could read somebody's future, they could make a different choice and it could completely change. But if somebody absolutely trusts the information I'm given, they could continue to follow along that trajectory, and I would then have energetic responsibility for that. I don't want to have extra responsibility. I'm good enough with just responsibility for myself, so I don't want to be responsible for anybody else or anybody else's decisions. So these cards aren't about reading the future. They're not about predicting what's to come, because I really feel that is disempowering. I think that disempowers somebody to make their own choices. I want to empower people, and the dragon and dragon energy is all about self-empowerment, learning things from within. And that is really what this deck does. This deck is teaching you to hone your inner knowledge, your interpretation of every given now moment. What I suggest for anybody who gets this deck is to start having a daily practice with it. Feeling the energy of this deck, feeling the energy of the dragons, and taking a card each day as inner guidance for self. Okay, you absolutely can use these for others, as I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to open the floor in a little minute, but I'm going to just highly suggest you can do whatever you want. I can't tell anybody what to do, but just be aware of the responsibility that comes with predicting things for people. This is about helping people maybe see their choices that they have. You know, if people are a little bit stuck and they can only see one path forward, these cards can help see different paths, different choices, different timelines, whatever you want to call it. Dragons are energy. They're the embodiment of energy. Everything is energy. Hi, Prasar Communication 5673. And so this is all about working with energy, working with the energy of now. My whole path has been about energy, has been about energetics. Everything is energy. So working with these cards also helps us understand more about the energetics of the now, of situations, or whatever we're moving through in any given moment. Does anybody have any questions about that? If you're new here, welcome. We have well, because it's been a co-collaboration between myself, the dragons, and those predominantly within my community. People had the opportunity to have a card created of them. Can I give an example? Who's here? Joyous, they're ready. They're ready, Joyous. Here they are. They are released today. You can find them on my website. It's pinned up at the top, www.ascensionevolution.com. They are ready to go. A little book. I got all excited there. What was I saying? Oh, can I give an example? Oh, you are, Shelby? You got below the knee amputated? We can certainly get you some cards in a wee moment for sure. Who's here? Any of you? Miriam, Dora, Emma, Taylor, April. Can I give an example of one of your cards, please? I don't want to do so without permission. So what happened, how this deck came about was I was doing one-to-one dragon messages in my Patreon group. And the dragons were like, I don't want you to use other cards anymore. I want you to use our cards. And I'm like, oh, we don't have cards. And they're like, well, you're going to have cards. Thank you, Dora. And so I decided to start creating oracle cards of that person's dragon soul. So it's a reflection of their inner dragon, so to speak. And part of that was printed out. This is mine, for example. You can tell by the teeth. And so at first they were just printed out in these big A4 bits of paper, well, card. One part was sent to the person in question, along with all the information, and the other part was kept here. And I was using this as a deck. Because as I say, it costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to get decks printed. Talking of printing, my printer's printing again. But I did have a beautiful donation come in that allowed me to get this deck into fruition. So this is Dora's, for example. This is Light Whisperer. So these cards have become a co-creation of the communities that we run together, the dragons and myself. So there is so much power and energy, and it's all about empowerment. These cards are all about empowerment. You're choosing to start a publishing business, helping people choose more happiness and greater life choices with your products. That sounds awesome. Do you want to print some oracle cards too? I'm kidding on. Okay, so I'm going to come in and offer some readings to people. If you have bought a set of cards, you can have 3 cards. If you haven't bought a set of cards, you can have 1. I'm not going to leave anybody out because they maybe don't want a set of cards, or they maybe can't afford a set of cards, or whatever it is. Emma already has her deck. She's saying they're magical. She's not biased. Are you, Emma? You've been biased? Maso Asaf is with me. You want a card, Ruth, for Asaf? Is that what you're asking for? Okay, so let's just go in. And if somebody can keep me, your deck's on its way, Dora. It's winging its way over to you. The other thing I want to say about this is if I can, and a big thanks to Jill. Jill, our friend within the groups as well, who is a awesome, what are they called again? Designers. Words fail me. Anyway, I couldn't have done this without Jill. She helped me get all my creations into the file to go to the printers because that wasn't easy. And she spent hours and hours and hours getting it right. So big up to Jill, please. You'll be getting a deck on Friday. Awesome, Shelby. Okay, so, and this isn't about me selling a deck of cards, by the way, just so you know. The dragons just want this energy out there because, as with anything with dragon energy, they will fall into the hands they're meant to fall into. So if you're drawn to them, you're drawn to them. If you're not, you're not. It's all perfect. Graphic designer, Miriam, thank you. I don't know what I'd do without my family in here, by the way. They just help me live my life. Keep me right. Keep me right. They get people's names right for me. You know that I can't pronounce things. Get my words out that I can't get out. Thank you. Thank you all. I love you. Love you so much. Okay, so let's do a card for Asaf. One card for Asaf. Asaf is a thinker, quite a deep thinker. Spends a lot of time pondering, perhaps, the wonders of the universe. Ooh, okay, beautiful. So Asaf, you are getting harmonic boundaries. Actually, the bigger cards were better for this because you'd have seen better. Harmonic boundaries. Okay, so a question for you, Asaf. Can you truly be in harmony if you don't have proper boundaries up? So this card is asking you to look at your boundaries. Okay, what boundaries mean to you? Do your boundaries need reassessed? Is there one person or are there more people maybe pushing boundaries? Are there perhaps people in your life that are taking a little bit too much of your time? So this card is suggesting that you look at your boundaries and where you need to strengthen them in order to bring harmony back to your life. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Stephanie. Hello, darling. Thank you for being here. Who else have we got? Shelby. Still here, Shelby? Thank you so much for popping in, Stephanie. Yeah. There you go. Shelby's still here. Okay, so Shelby is looking for some guidance, dragons, with regards to moving forward. Ooh. Now, that was cheeky because she's only supposed to be getting one card. I'm not going to argue with a dragon. Maybe they've given you them because, Shelby, you said you were going to purchase a deck. Oh, Dora, you and Gar have turned up here. Okay, so here's the cards that we're getting here. Okay. Silent Sentinel. This is about being steadfast within yourself and having this period of adjustment to a different lifestyle, but it's also about finding comfort there, rather than perhaps the discomfort that you've been experiencing. Light Whisperer. This card is asking you to get out a bit more. Now, I don't know how easy it is. I don't know how easy it is for you to, you know, if you've had an amputation, to get out. Are you getting out okay, Shelby? Because this card is asking for you to be out more. The home, as wonderful and as safe as it can be, can feel quite suffocating. I'm feeling quite suffocated. So this card is asking you to get out more and commune with the trees if you can. Even just sitting in a space surrounded by trees is going to be very healing. You're housebound right now. Okay. What I would suggest then, Shelby, is there a meditation you can find that will take you into the forest, for example, where you can sit and you can experience that? Can you use meditation as a way of experiencing nature, even if you can't get out of the house? Yeah, I feel it. I feel it, Shelby. So, are you housebound because you've got nobody to help you get out, because you don't have access to like a wheelchair, or what's the you don't have to answer this, of course, but I'm just wondering if there's a way around it for you. If there isn't, certainly try. Yeah, what about meditation, Shelby? I really feel like there are some really beautiful immersive experiences. It's nobody to help. Okay. Is there any organizations or anything round about you that you could reach out to? There's got to be a way. Is there any I don't know, is there any groups round about you that would help assist with that? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. If you feel up to it, you can maybe ask for God, the universe, creation, whatever, yeah, whatever you want to use, whatever feels right with you. Maybe ask for the way to become clear to get you out of the house a little bit more. It's not doing you any favors, but if not, if you can get yourself a nice like immersive experience, there's loads on YouTube, or meditations that can maybe take you into like a magical forest or something. That's certainly what's coming through for you there. Sacred transmutation is also coming in. Obviously your life has changed a lot and there's an adjustment period there, but there's something about transmuting the old. So it would be natural if you were sitting, you know, feeling a little bit sorry for yourself. Maybe you've not been able to do this and not been able to do that. This card is asking you to transmute that and to try to again move forward with your new life. There are ways, if you really want them, you can ask for them to become clear to you, or you could maybe just do a little bit of, you know, searching online, searching on the net. There's definitely got to be there's even people that I'm not sure where you are in the world, but maybe even people that volunteer, you know, to help get you out and about here and there. There's always something. Hi, Jacqueline, welcome. There's always something. There's always something there to help. Because patient heart is about endurance and strength. Okay, certainly it's coming forward for this for you. So there's something about enduring and finding your strength within that. But please, Shelby, know that it might feel like you're stuck. But you said, of course, Michelle. There's loads of organizations that can help you, Michelle, in Scotland. Go online, have a little Google for volunteer organizations. There might even be walking groups, something near you that would come and, you know, do you have a wheelchair? Do you have access to that? There's got to be a way. There's always different choices. So just ask for them to become clear and you know, take it into your own hands, darling. Take action if it feels right for you. And take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? Yeah. You're a woman also. Like, come on. Strength, strength, strength. It's there. I'm not necessarily sure if it's about strength. It's more about kind of the motivation or the want or the desire. But I can't. You've got a wheelchair. There will definitely be an organization that can come and help get you out now and again. You know, maybe ask the doctor or the community nurses there. Definitely something. Definitely something there for you. Sending you love. Sending you love, darling. Joya, she bought 4 sets. Awesome. I love it. I'll get them out to you over the next couple of days. Who was next? Who was next? Praza Communication 5673. Praza, are you still here? Anybody that's joining us just now, this is the DragonSoul Oracle launch day. You can find these cards over on my website, which is pinned in the comments. You're so welcome, Shelby. Is Praza still here? If this is resonating with you, can I like you to live, share, comment, put emojis? Let's get this algorithm kicked in. The dragons want this energy out there, so that's why I'm asking. Yes, you're still here. Okay. So 1 card, please. Guidance in this now moment that's already come out. Okay, Praza. So you have trust your instincts. This card really speaks for itself. You were talking about, you know, setting up this business. Go for it. We're coming into this limitless energy in March. We can do anything, and the only thing stopping us will be the walls or the boundaries that we put round about ourselves. So whatever doubts, whatever you feel is stopping you, it's only in here. Okay, it's almost like these prison bars within your mind. If you feel you can do this, you can do it. Okay, and I actually do believe that we can do anything. Coming in up to March, anything at all. There is no reason at all why you can't go forward with this. Again, you can ask universe, God, whatever resonates for you, yourself, if you believe in your higher self, whatever that is, to bring you to meet the right people, to do the right things. Like, for example, when something is right, it all just kind of clicks and look at these cards, for example. You know, these didn't exist this time last year, and because, you know, a donation came in, because people wanted to be within the cards, because people wanted these cards, because the dragons wanted these cards, everything just fell into place to make them happen. And I was expecting them here January, and it just happened that they didn't want to be here until the year of the fire horses kicked in, right? It's all perfect. But I had to trust my instincts. I had to trust myself. I had to trust what felt right in every given moment. That kind of trustful energy that we're in just now. So trust your instincts, act when guided, rest when called. The right path will appear exactly when you need it. I hope that helps, and take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, if you would like a card, you can have 3 cards. If you have bought a deck, you can have 1 card if you haven't. Emma, did you say you wanted a card? Mrs. Mop 1000. Hello. It has been a while. I had planned to come in here every Tuesday morning, and for one reason or another, it didn't happen. It's all well. The tide turning for you. You are the tide. You are the tide. Okay, you're all that power that's in the water, that's you. That power that's in the waves, that's you. The stillness that is in the water when the water's still, that's you. You got this. I believe in you. Emma, did you say P do P? It doesn't help that I'm also kind of needing glasses at this point to read where my screen is over there. Piedu 3517. Wow. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Love to you in South Africa also. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know where Emma's gone. Okay, so if anybody else is wanting a little message or a little reading from the DragonSoul Oracle, let me know. Oh, you are there, Emma. You're not, wasn't sure whether you were still eating your burnt parsnips that you had at lunchtime. A little bit chewy. Okay, Emma, you have bought a deck, so you can have 3 cards, my darling. Joyful, joyous, joyous, joyous one now. I know who you are now. The notifications just come through. Emma. Oh, did you ask for a card, Ruth? I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about a card for the person that's with you. Did you not have a card today, Ruth? Emma. Ooh. Okay, Emma, so you are getting Astral Plumage as your first card. Oh, Pete, that's so much easier. Pete. So much easier for me to pronounce. Thank you. Okay, Astral Plumage. So this is all about mysterious mysteries. It's also like all these eyes on the peacock dragon. It's like the universe is watching you and you're watching the universe. And there's also an amount of pride for self, not like a negative form of pride, but proud for how far you've come. Okay. You also have Dawn Offering and Light Whisperer. Oh, I'm holding up that. I don't, because there's a delay between Zoom and here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh. Okay, so Astral Plumage. This is about changing from one thing to another, and having pride in that kind of transformational change. The word here is transcendence, that I'm looking at. So it's a vibrational shift, a shift within your consciousness, and all these eyes that are watching you, like you are all of the eyes. You're them all. It's like all those eyes that are watching you is you. And there is a sense of pride and accomplishment coming from that space of the universe watching you and you kind of watching back. Dawn Offering, this is again like a renewal energy. So there is this new offering coming to you. Okay. Something is being, whether it's a heightened gift, a new gift, or something within your physical reality, something you want to learn, something you want to grow from, it's being placed in your hands, and it's really up to you what you choose to do with that. Because at this point, you can do whatever you want with it. You can even burn parsnips if you want, Emma. And then Light Whisper is coming through again. So this is about alignment. It's about finding a new alignment within self, but I'm also hearing like the language of the universe along with the eyes of the universe is kind of what I'm seeing. So I don't know if there's a different voice coming in for you. You'll know what that means. Perhaps a different tone, a new experience of that form of communication. That could be what's being offered to you, perhaps. Take what resonates, leave the rest, darling. Yeah, I didn't think you wanted a card, Ruth. Yeah, I mean, you'd be entitled to one if you wanted. I think Dora, was Dora here? Did Dora want a card? I can't remember all the messages. I'm sorry. I'm sure Dora, did Dora say she wanted? Did I see that somewhere? Let me get a look. Dora, honey, are you still here? Ruth, oh, sorry. Emma's keeping me right. Ruth? No. Yeah, Ruth, did you? No. Now I'm getting confused. Mrs. Mop, you've changed your name, right? What did your name used to be? Just so that I know I can figure out. No, you hang up. Am I right? Am I right? Dora. Dora, can I have 3 cards? You have purchased. Ooh, someone's flying. My name on Patreon, can't remember. I change everything so often and nothing ever matches. Anam Cara Limitless. Michelle, be welcome to join our beautiful family, actually. It's such a wonderful community. It really, really is. Very, very supportive. And yeah, we're all growing together. It's beautiful. Dora, second card for Dora, please. Anam Cara Limitless. Thanks, Taylor. Thank you. 6 cards, Dora. Oh, Dora. So the first card you're getting is the Matriarchal Guardian. This is about standing firm as a woman. And what I mean by that is the strength. And if there's any men watching, please don't take this personally. Okay. But there's a reason why women give birth. Right? Men have a different type of strength. And we're all perfect and beautiful the way that we're made. But this card is coming forth with that resilience of strength that we have as a woman. That strength that we have to knuckle down in the face of adversity to still be loving and nurturing at the same time. You also have Truth Warrior and Sacred Hearth. So I really want to read out what it says for Matriarchal Guardian. It says, stand firm now. Your gentleness is your greatest power. Okay. That gentle strength that isn't an in your face strength, Dora. It's a very gentle strength. And it is so necessary, not just for you at the present time, but for anybody that you are in the presence of, I did put a different light on because it was, but let's see if this is any better. So that beautiful, gentle strength that you have is not just required for yourself, but it's required for anybody that you come in contact with at the moment. There's also very, very strong female energy. This energy is about fighting, not physically fighting, but knuckling down for something that you feel is right. Okay, there might be an injustice presents within your external reality, and that it might be something that's very, very close to your heart. And this is about you standing strong with your sword. You maybe don't use it, okay? Maybe it's just showing that you have it is enough. Present Sacred Hearth. This is a calling to service, Dora. There's a very, your heart is going to guide you into a place of service, because you have served yourself, and you, because of this, you're able to then be of service to others. You're not going to be in a position whereby, you know, a lot of people burn themselves out because they haven't actually taken care of themselves first. You've learned that. So there's something in guiding others to do this also. Take what resonates, leave the rest. As always, Dora, thank you for being here. Thank you for purchasing a deck. I would love a reading if possible, Jacqueline. Sure. You're very welcome, Dora. You've already got them, Joanne. You opened your beautiful Dragon Soul deck. Oh, you have it. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you've got it and you love them. Joyous one now. Yes, I seen it come through, so I won't out your name, but I know who you are. And you can absolutely get 3 cards in a second once I've caught up. Tricky. Help me. Where did they come? Miriam. Miriam, and then Joyous, Mrs. Mop, and Jacqueline. Are we correct? Well, Dora, it's definitely there. It's definitely, it's like your heart. The feeling that I got from those cards is like the glow of your heart is leading you. You know, you're being led. You're being led by your heart, not your head, which is so beautiful. Miriam has purchased a deck, so Miriam gets 3 cards. Anybody joining? Welcome to the launch day of DragonSoul Oracle. You too can work with Dragon Energy. You can have these cards in your hand. You can be one of the 250 decks that will be a complete limited edition. And the link to it is in the comments, and it's been pinned. Find it on my website. Miriam. Oh. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Oh God, sorry. For me. And I'm feeling good. Do you know that song, Miriam? I've heard that song coming with your cards. You know how I feel. Okay, this is really beautiful. So you have Light of Origin. This is all about returning to yourself. you may have felt out of, you may have not felt yourself. You know, it's a really interesting thing to say, isn't it? I said this the other day, I'm not really feeling like myself. And I thought, ooh, what a strange thing to say. Who am I if I'm not me? But that kind of feeling of being out of sorts, Miriam. You've also got Radiant Grace and Easy Breezy. Such a cool card. So this is about returning to self. Ooh, I froze. My back. Start again, Miriam. This is returning to self. Okay, so if you've been feeling out of sorts recently, not quite yourself, this is a return to self, but on a bigger and larger, more grander scale, because you're getting Radiant Grace. There is an emotional depth coming in with this return to self in this card that is much deeper than anything that you have ever experienced. And so it could be that you have felt quite emotional over the past couple of months, maybe even, you know, just very recently at the end of this kind of snake shedding, Miriam. But it's made way for this deeper emotional depth and understanding more of emotions more than you've ever had in your life. And this is going to be important. Again, this comes to working with animals, Miriam, because animals have this level of emotional depth that, because they don't hold judgment and everything is just as it is, this emotional depth that they hold is in line with the emotional depth that you are experiencing now or are coming into experiencing with this return to self. And the Easy Breezy card is like also getting back to this. Everything's easy. Everything's easy. Things aren't going to be hard. They're not going to be stuck anymore. You're not going to be, you know, wondering what to do. This is just the flow of everything coming back to you that perhaps hasn't been there for the couple of months. But again, bigger and better and bolder and more flowy, easier. Life is easier. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Beautiful. Thank you for being here, Miriam. Joyous. Joyous has bought 4 decks. How many cards is that? 4 times 3. Only kidding. But I will give you 3 cards. So let me get a little drink though. I'm a little bit feathers, you know. Okay, Joyous. After Joyous, so we have Mrs. Mop. Can you let me know that you're still here, please, Mrs. Mop? But currently we're doing Joyous. Joyous. Night. Okay. I'm going to suggest, Joyous, that there's been a little bit of a beautiful opportunity presented. May have been a little bit of a challenging time. I mean, I don't feel like it's been too challenging, but there's certainly been intensity there. So the first card you have is Ether Voice. In this case, it's about listening to yourself. The second card is Patient Heart. This is asking you to wait and not make a decision in haste. And Sacred Transmutation. This card is coming up asking you to connect to your internal wisdom, not looking for anything outside of yourself, but really, really looking for the answers to this inside yourself. Okay, so the more you speak your truth, and by that, I don't mean telling people what to do or what to believe, or I mean just being true to yourself, even if it's just listening to your own inner voice, the more you're going to grow. There's been a little bit of a detach, perhaps, between the head and the heart. And what I mean by that is perhaps your mind has been running on loops, or there's been a negative thought pattern there. If you can come out of your head and listen to your internal voice, it's going to really serve you right now at this present moment. And this card is weight. So whatever it is it's presenting, a choice, a change, this is about not being rash or making any decisions without really, really listening to yourself. I feel there's a lot of opinions round about you, a lot of different opinions. There's maybe people trying to sway you in certain directions, or you should do this maybe, or this would be a good thing for you to do. It's important that you are patient with these people, but you're also patient with yourself, because the answer will present from inside of you, not externally, because this is a time where you have a growth of your internal wisdom. That internal voice is getting louder, and the more you can quiet the monkey mind, the more you're going to listen to self. You have got us live, Helen. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Who did we have next? Much. Legends. Welcome. Marissa? Marias? Marias? Oh, so 8564. Maybe I'll just read out the numbers. Mrs. Mop. Thank you, April. For those of you just joining us, this is the launch day of DragonSoul Oracle, this beautiful deck that is now live. There are only 250 available, limited edition. If you are feeling drawn to the energy of the dragons, to working with these cards, you will find it in the pin and in my website, on my website. Okay, one card for Mrs. Mop. Thank you, April. And just once again, a big, so much gratitude for everybody that's made this possible. Dreams do come true. Mrs. Mop. Oh. Well, that's cheeky, because she was only supposed to get one card. You have to buy a deck of cards now, Mrs. Mop. I'm only kidding. You don't have to do anything. Okay, so easy breezy. Cosmic boundaries. Happy Lunar New Year, Stephanie. In organic truth. To get to the truth, you also have to look at your boundaries. Okay, so I'm not going to look at these cards individually. This is all coming in as one. So the dragons are getting away with this because it's all kind of one, even though it's 3 cards that have came in. In order for life to be easy, because I have a feeling that it's a bit of a roller coaster for you, Mrs. Mop. You're either like, life is so easy and happy, and then it's right down in the depths. You know, there's this kind of polarity, that happens. And what the message is that's coming through for you, take it or leave it, do whatever you want with it, but is about looking at your boundaries and where you're disempowering yourself, where you're giving away your power, and those boundaries need to come back up. And this could also be like energetically and spiritually too, because it's cosmic boundaries. It's not really necessarily, although it can relate to being with, you know, the humans within your life. I'm not sure if you're looking at different spiritual practices or something's changing there, but it's almost like there's a rearranging and readdressing of perhaps belief systems or things within the realms of metaphysics or spirituality or whatever you want to call it. Okay. And this is happening because you've been asking for the truth, and not just any truth, but the actual real truth. And when you bring these boundaries up, it's helping, because you're not going to necessarily just believe what you see or what you hear. That organic truth is going to come from within, not without. Take what resonates, leave the rest, darling. Bye, Miriam. Love you. Jacqueline. You still here, Jacqueline? Jacqueline Middleton. Or Jacqueline. Whatever you prefer. You still here, Jacqueline? And also Maria. Can you both let me know if you're here, please? I'm going to do these two, and then I'm going to come off for the evening. Afternoon. It depends where you are. It's evening here. I'm really enjoying this. So thank you all for being here and allowing me this space to share this energy with you. So if you guys can, there's a little bit of a delay on this side. A little bit of a delay. Bye, Dora. I love you. Denise, of course you can, honey. Yeah. It's just come through. Right. I'm going to go direct to Denise. You get 3 cards because you bought a deck, Denise. And then I'm still waiting on Jacqueline and Maria. Let me know that you're here. Oh, you are here, Jacqueline. Okay. So I'm going to go Jacqueline because she's here. We'll go Jacqueline, and then Maria lets me know if she's here. And then we'll go to Denise. Okay. But if Maria doesn't let me know she's here, we're going to go straight to you, Denise. Anybody else purchase a deck while we're on live, let me know, and I'll bring you through your cards, your message. Okay. Jacqueline. 1 card for Jacqueline, please. Oh, they're choosing wisely. Jacqueline, this card, Silent Sentinel, has come up a lot today. Okay, so what's coming through for Jacqueline might perhaps resonate with other people here also. What's coming through for you, in particularly with this card, is this energy of not getting involved. Perhaps, Jacqueline, and it could be to do with the world stage. I'm not sure if you've had, you know, very strong opinions and maybe let other people aware of your opinions, but there's something changing there with regards to actually, I'm taking a step back because I know what I know. When I mean you. I know what I know, and it's almost like it's a waste of energy going into these spaces now and, you know, trying to wake people up or let them have an awareness of something else apart from their opinion. Because it feels like you've learned that there's nothing you can do about these people's opinions, and you've really learned actually the only thing that you can do is keep yourself balanced, keep yourself right. This feels like you're learning that the best act of rebellion is working on yourself and keeping that place of balance. So this card is coming through as like a nod, like I have like dragons nodding. It's like a nod to you, your growth, your decisions, and the change that you're making within yourself, because what we change inside of ourselves reflects in our outer world, and it's really the only thing that we can control. So take it or leave it. Take it or leave it, darling. Do always take what resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, there's something very much about just being in that silent, quiet space, knowing what you know, and allowing for the chaos or whatever is going on or around, and just being in that quiet place of knowing. Maria's not here then? No? Okay, so we're going to move to Denise. Am I right? That's beautiful, Jacqueline. Beautiful place to be. Okay, Denise, 3 cards. Shelby, been a while since you watched it, but felt drawn for some reason. Believe everything happens for a reason. Everybody in the space is welcome to come and go. I am one of these people that I've always just been here to share my journey, and it can trigger a lot of people because I question a lot of things. I question beliefs. I've certainly been pulling spirituality apart, and there are a lot of people came to me from truther communities, from spiritual spaces, so I know that can trigger people sometimes. It's not meant to, and if it does trigger you, it's beautiful because it's good to be triggered too. But yeah, I'm that person who's not going to tell you what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. So, but everybody is always welcome here. I honor everybody. I honor everybody's choice and everybody's path. Right, Denise, you're very welcome, Jacqueline. Jacqueline. Okay, Denise. Stephanie, are you still here? Do you want your cards? Okay, Jacqueline. Ooh, it's interesting. The same cards keep coming up, which is beautiful. Okay, so Denise, we have dawn offering. We have divine frequency. And once again, we have patient heart. Patient heart showing up. Denise, there's been changes for you, changes with I want to say your reality. There are things that you've wanted to change, but perhaps haven't quite got round to changing. This card is representing the things that you wanted to change, but you haven't changed. It's been offered to you. Okay. The dawn element of this is as the sun goes down, you maybe think, oh, I haven't changed it, so I can't change it. You absolutely can. I want you to know you absolutely can. Okay. It's about believing in yourself. It's about knowing that you can and showing a certain amount of dedication to yourself. Okay. You've shown dedication to lots of people throughout your life. But this is about dedicating to yourself the change that you want to see. It's been handed to you. The divine frequency card is letting you know that whatever you need, whatever this change is, it's about being in the same frequency as it. So have you ever seen tuning forks, for example, when there's two tuning forks, if this one goes off and this is a different frequency, just this one will ring. But if they're both the same frequency and this one rings, they'll both vibrate and they'll both ring. Because the law of this universe is like meets like, okay? Frequency attracts frequency. So if there's something you are looking for, the change that you want, you feel is not accessible at this present time, imagine it. And the reason I'm saying that is because there are studies done whereby, so they took two groups of people, okay? And one group of people went and did, let's just say it was some form of exercise, right? I don't know the specific details, can't remember them. But let's just say they went walking, okay? And they went walking every day for an hour every day. And then the other group, they basically just imagined they were walking for an hour a day, okay? In their imagination, in their head. There was no difference within the results of the people that actually walked and the people that just imagined it so. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because if there's something you want to change, but you haven't just done it yet, just sit for 5 minutes, imagining you living that life, doing this thing, okay? Bring the frequency to yourself. But there is a level of patience that is required. There's a level of patience that's required. Be patient with yourself. I'm not sure if you're one of these people that are like, I want change and I want it now. It's like me, you know. I want to wake up tomorrow and I want to be strong and healthy and 3 stone lighter. Took me a long time to put on this weight. It's going to take me a while to get it back off again, right? That kind of, be patient about it. Okay, but you also have to dedicate time and effort to this change that you want to take place. Take what resonates, Denise, leave the rest. Hey, Vicky. Really good to see you. Lisa, Lula. Hello. It is all about the dragons today for anybody who has joined. Today, launch day, DragonSoul Oracle. You can find them on the website. They're there. Hooray! Hey, you, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, how are you doing? Yes, Stephanie, 3 cards for you coming up, sweetheart. I am kind of finishing up right now. I was doing 1 card for people who hadn't bought the deck. You're very welcome, Denise. 3 cards for people who have purchased the deck. I am kind of finishing up with Stephanie. I've been on for a while. I was on for a while this morning as well. But if you want to purchase a deck while I'm here, I'll absolutely give you your 3 cards. It's only fair. Okay, Stephanie. Oh, change your mind. Change your mind about something. Change your mind about something, Stephanie. Cards don't want to go back in the deck. Okay, so this is suggesting whatever you've changed your mind about, I'm going to suggest that it was right to change your mind, because you don't fit in how to describe this. If you hadn't changed your mind, it wouldn't have been right, because you're not going back in the pack, you know. So you were right to change your mind, is what I want to say, whatever that means. Card keeps coming up. Your first card, beautiful Stephanie, is Ocean Light. Okay. And it's interesting, you've got two quite watery cards here. And the theme is flow. And I kind of feel the resistance to that, because I can feel like you being like, I'm doing my best to flow. I'm doing my best. Flow doesn't try to flow. It just is. Sometimes the flow is fast. Sometimes the flow is slow. Sometimes the flow is near enough stagnant. You know, sometimes it's just a force to be reckoned with. So I would like you to look at what your expectation or belief system is around about flow. Okay. The light in the background of this lighthouse, I'm hearing there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so this light is like getting closer and closer and closer and closer. You maybe feel like you can't touch it yet for whatever reason, but it's getting closer and closer and closer. And so focus on that. Focus on that. Okay, don't lose focus of that. That's where your flow is, because you've got compassion tide, and this is about being compassionate with self, compassionate about the emotions that you're experiencing, compassionate about how far you've come, compassionate about like not pushing yourself too hard. There's something about this trying that is like, for those of you who weren't here earlier, energetically, we've been through the shedding of the snake, right? There's been this really slow, like, oh, can't really get anything done. Then the letting go, although I call it letting be, of these things we're trying to hold on to. We're now in this corridor of eclipse energy until we move into this limitless energy. And how I'm seeing it is like we're walking down the corridor with all these doors. Okay, this relates to everybody energetically. Take it or don't, it's up to yourself. We're walking down a corridor with all these doors, and it's like, what doors do you want to keep open? What doors do you want to shut? Okay, so there's something about you're either trying to force a door open or you're trying to force it shut. I'm not kind of sure which one. Allow yourself the compassion out of your head into your heart, into that internal voice. Let yourself be guided by that. Okay, if you have to, take a breath, relax your shoulders, unclench your bum hole. We were talking about this earlier. Not just you personally, Stephanie. I just mean everybody, you know. Why do I also talk about bum holes or poop? Anyway, doors will fly open for you, darling. Okay, you don't need to bang them. You don't need to let me in. Okay, knock on the door. If it doesn't open, there's a door right next to it. Because you're getting this dawn offering, don't lose hope. Have humility for yourself. It's being offered to you. Do you see that light on that card? Again, because it's a dawn, it's almost like there is, like at the end of the day, there's always a new day tomorrow. It's never over. It's never the end. Okay. Nothing actually truly, you know, ends. It just changes into something different. So there is this offering being given to you at the last minute. And it's up to you to choose if you want to accept it or not. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I love you. Corey, relax your bum hole. Corey's bum hole, relax. Oh, Maria, you are here. No, I shouted on you a few times, and because you didn't appear, I didn't read for you. But since you're back, I'll do your card. Lisa Lula. Okay. Maria. Is it Maria or Maria? Maria's? Maria? Maria's? Oh, I'm so bad. You will get one card, absolutely. Lisa, did you buy cards? Absolutely. So many new beginnings, Stephanie. 100%, my darling. Maria. Maria. Oh, there we go. That was very clear. Maria's, I love you too. I love you too, Stephanie. Maria's, golden flow. Do not still what is meant to move. Honor your emotions through through expression. Okay. So what I'm hearing here, I want to be like, you know, tell the don't give me into trouble, give the dragons into trouble, blame the cards, right? I'm just a messenger. Have you been emotionally constipated? What is it you have been holding back from? Is it that you feel that you can't express your emotions, that you're not safe to do so? There is this build-up of emotion within you. And I really want to ask you to create a safe space for yourself to allow yourself to express it, whatever it is. Whether it's, I was also talking about this today in the Patreon meeting about anger. Say it's anger, for example. A lot of us have been told that anger is a bad emotion. And I don't believe any emotion is bad. But if we've been told we're not allowed to express anger because it's bad, we're probably going to suppress it or it's going to come out distorted. There's a healthy form of anger. I went to self-defense classes last year, and I didn't realize that I loved hitting and punching stuff so much. I didn't realize that I had so much suppressed anger, and there was this safe space created for me to allow me to punch the out of things and get in, and it was a healthy expression of anger. So there is a healthy way to express whatever emotions this is that have been almost concealed within you. It's almost like you've kind of boxed that you put to the back. You maybe added things to that box way at the back, for example. Create a safe space for you to be able to release these emotions and watch your reality shift. Watch your reality shift into this, not just flow state, but a golden flow state. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so unless there's anybody else that's got a deck of cards and I'm not aware of it, bought a deck of cards, I'll maybe come in tomorrow morning and do the same. A few people are confused because I've changed my channel name. I know I keep changing because I keep changing. We're going limitless in March, everybody. Okay, this is the energy that's coming in for us at the end of this corridor. There are no more doors. There's just like everything available. Anything and everything. Okay, so that's why I changed the name of my channel to Let's Go Limitless, because I want us all to start pulling each other up when we're putting each other in boxes or containing ourselves or preventing ourselves from doing anything, because I really believe we can do anything. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Probably coming tomorrow morning. We'll see. You're very welcome, Jacqueline. Thank you for your time. Let's do it. I'm born ready. This energy of this fire horse. You know, I know today is like the first day of this, but I don't feel like it really, it's almost like I'm still kind of waiting for it. I feel like I've got like a little fire whip and a little fire hat on, and I'm like, oh, I don't know why I'm buffering. I haven't even ended it. Is it still buffering? Strange. Anyway, I feel like I'm waiting on this fire horse. This corridor, this eclipse corridor is like, I'm waiting to just like throw my whip on as the horse comes by. I'm just going to pull myself on, and I'm just going to be like, you'll feel this energy hitting, and when the energy hits, it's like yeehaw, yeehaw. Thank you all for being here. I love you all so much. Thank you to everybody who keeps me right. I need it. It's definitely required. Thank you for everyone who has brought the co-creation of these cards forward. Like, you could talk about limitless. If I can do this, you can do anything. And I was completely supported through the absolute flow of the creation of DragonSoul Oracle. I was just supported from every angle. So that's how I know personally what is right. Letting go of expectations and just bringing it forward. So I love you. Be well also, Corey. Lovely to see you. Love you all. I'm going to remember, I keep forgetting how to hang up this. So you can just laugh at me until I do. I have to go into Zoom to do it because I don't know how to do it in YouTube. Have a beautiful day of heaven and earth.